Shalom, this is Brother Dobby from GMS Detroit. I would like to say all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Krakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who rule well, and Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. With that being said, I want to get into a quick lesson. And I stumbled across this video right here. Let's take a look at the video, then we hit it with some scripts.
Point. One of the most dangerous places for white people is within a white family. You see this man right here? He's one of the many white men that would be considered a family annihilator. A family annihilator is an individual, usually a white male, that takes the life of multiple members of their family. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. These family annihilators usually have a history of domestic violence or some form of abuse within their family. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. There have been many studies on the profile of these family annihilators. Some of the common characteristics of these family annihilators is that they are overwhelmingly male, little to no criminal history, and white. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. Psychologists say the main motivation for these family annihilators is a high sense of self-righteousness. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. If we're going to talk about black-on-black crime and violence, then we would be remiss if we did not talk about white-on-white violence and crime. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. To the Caucasian community out there, the call is coming from inside the house, literally. And instead of focusing so much on blacks and Hispanics and the problems that we have within our families and communities, it would behoove you to police your own community and keep a watchful eye over your own families. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer here. Everyone in this photo is no longer here. Every last one of them in this photo is no longer here. These are Asian children that were adopted by this white couple, and everyone in this photo no longer here. This photo as well, this entire family, gone. And I could keep going, but I think you get the point.
So yeah, okay, what we learned, the Esau Edom, don't play, right? You know, what the scriptures say, he's the what the scriptures say, he's the son of perdition, man. You know, let's get a couple of scripts real quick. Um, um, the Second Thessalonians, 2 and 3, and it reads, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." And yeah, hey, we know that. Yeah, hey, hey, yeah, we know it had to be a falling away. You know, we had to, fall away from our heritage. You know, that came through, through all the takeovers. You know, from the Babylonian all the way down to the Roman. You know, so we know that through that, it came a falling away. You know what I'm saying? And it had to happen for the son of perdition to be revealed. You know what I'm saying? And we know through the scripture that son of perdition is Esau Edom. You know what I'm saying? So we had to, be put in our lower state. You know what I'm saying? And that falling away had to come. To reveal this man. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, so this man can be destroyed, man. So peace can reign on earth, man. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker this is the one who was blessed with the great sword to take peace peace from off the earth. This is him. This is Esau Edom, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. This motherfucker, hey, this motherfucker see wipes out his whole fucking family, man. With no, you know what I'm saying? For Harley with no reason, for no reason, Harley, you know what I'm saying? They say that the typical person that does this thing has a huge amount of self righteousness, involved in their personality, and that's Esau Edom, man. He think he right. That's why he ruled the fucking. He policed the whole fucking world, man. That's Esau Edom, policed the whole fucking world, man. He think he know what's right for everybody, man. And look what the fuck is this motherfucker do, man? The kids ain't even fucking safe, man. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker won't even let the little Edomites grow up to be Edomites, man. You know, shit, man. This motherfucker, hey, man. You know, but like the scripture said, all things work for those who work for the good of those who love Yahweh Shem Yahweh. So even Esau crashing out, killing his whole families and shit, that's just working for the. That's just proving who the son of perdition is, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Job 13 and 4. It says, "But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value." Man, that's Esau Edom, man. The basis of man, man. The baseness of man. It's like, we really pissed you. We really pissed our Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai off. We really pissed him off, man, because he took the lowest of lower bases of man and put him on top, man. The base, like if you look at that movie, The Book of Clarence, at the end, they found that white vagabond in the movie and cleaned him up. And they just showed the black women doing it, cleaning him up and made him that he became white Jesus, right? And he was walking through the thing and smiling and shit. But first he was a fucking vagabond, you know what I'm saying? A white fucking vagabond. And that's just showing you that this motherfucker he was the lowest of low, you know what I'm saying? But put on top. Just like they showed in that movie. They put this motherfucker, he was the lowest of low, a bum, and then they washed him up, and then he walked around and he was on top for a minute, only to also get crucified. He also got crucified in that movie too. Me and the brothers was talking about that. I kind of forgot because I only seen the movie one time, and I forgot that he was also on the cross too. At the end, like wind up killing his ass too. So nevertheless, that's no laughing matter. What Yahweh Shah been through. But I'm just talking about the white guy that end up on the cross and whatnot. So nevertheless, yeah, he takes the basis of man and put him on top. That should show you how the power and not omnipotency of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. He can do what he want to do, man. He took the basis of man, the weakest one on the planet, the one with no melanin. The one with no melanin, man. He took that one, the ones, and made him the strongest on earth. That just show you the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, what he can do. You know what I'm saying? This is ultimately his game, man. This is Psalms 10 and 2. It says, the wicked in his pride do prosecute the poor. And that's Esau Edom. He prosecute the poor day and night, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Yeah. Um, yeah. Hey, man. Esau Edom persecute the poor day and night, man, with his unrighteous decrees. You know what I'm saying? You can't do this. You got to get a fucking driver license. It lasts for a couple years, then it's been expired. You got to get a registration every motherfucking year for your same fucking car. You got to keep paying fucking car insurance for shit that don't happen. And if the shit don't happen, you don't get your money back. All these unrighteous decrees, man. All this bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just bullshit. He prosecute the poor day and night through all his policies, through the fucking shit that he make up rules as he go to benefit himself. You know what I'm saying? To keep himself on top and his agenda on top. You know what I'm saying? And that agenda is to try to destroy all of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately try to create a fake birthright, through his AI and this technology, man. But he's not gonna do it, man, because ultimately we know that his stuff, all his power comes from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We know that the Most High ruler than the king of men, right? And he give power who he want to, as the scriptures say, man. This is Psalms 49:11. Oh, hold on. Psalms 49:11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever. Their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name. That's Esau Edom, man. You know what I'm saying? All these streets in Detroit we live in are named after the fucking French, man. They're named after the French. You know, like I said before, the Cadillac car is named after the guy, the French guy who so-called discovered Detroit. So I forgot his name, but his last name was Cadillac. So that's what the car is named after, this guy. You know what I'm saying? So nevertheless, hey, this is what the scriptures talk about. The inward thoughts that their houses will last forever. They see the shit going on. They see the shit. They see the shit in the telescope. They see the things happening in in the heavens and in the telescopes. They $1 billion telescopes. They see what's going on, but yet they still have cranes downtown erecting buildings. You know, skyscrapers and shit. They think that this shit gonna go on forever, man. They think they can outsmart Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, they think they can use their magic, they left hand magic to offset prophecies and stuff, man. But they can't, man. So yeah, we know that they are the border of wickedness through the scriptures. This is Esau Edom. He is the border of wickedness. We know that through the scripture, right? And we know that the wicked has been given through the scriptures that the earth has been given unto the hands of the wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? So no, hey, he has no part in this thing. The only way he can have a part is that he's one of those. You know, he's an Israelite through the blood of one of his forefathers. You know what I'm saying? He might be from go back to one of the tribes. You know what I'm saying? Because it is going to actually look. It is going to be Israelites that look just like Edomites. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to tell them through the spirit. You know what I'm saying? And it's amazing how this truth will actually reveal the spirit. This truth will actually reveal the spirit, because it's such a truth that if you if it's such a truth, it's going to bring out who you really are. It's going to bring out if you are of Edom or if you are a J, or if you bear witness to this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Psalms 55 and 21. It says the words of his mouth are smoother than butter. It says, but war is in his heart. That's how Esau Edom is, man. It says, for his words are softer than oil, yet they draw swords. Man, you just seen Donald Trump tell them motherfucker what's the names? Who he tell? Iran. He told them that they'd give him 3 days to think about some shit. Then the next day he went and bombed them. You know, that's what Esau character. You can't trust this motherfucker, man. You can't trust nothing this motherfucker say, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the manifestation of Satan himself, man. This is Psalms 48 and 3. It says, the wicked are strange from the womb. They go astray. As soon as they be born, speaking lies, man. This is Esau Edom. This is who you're dealing with, man. That's Esau Edom, man. This is Isaiah 33 and 1. It says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled. It says, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When they shall cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when they shall make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And that's how Esau Edom do, man. All the peace treaties he done signed, that he done turned his back on. What happened to the 48 acres and the mule? Esau. What happened to the 40 acres and mule? Every treaty you done signed with the so-called Native Americans, with Gad and Reuben, you broke. All the treaties you saw with the Africans, you broke. With him. All the treaties you saw with the ex-slaves, you broke. Everything. You just a double-handed fucking serpent, man. That's what you are, man. And you can't help yourself. But that's all right. You just here to fulfill your lot. And you know what I'm saying? Seeing how wicked you are, it just proves the truth of the scriptures. You can't even hide it. Jeremiah 49:16. Their terribleness has deceived thee, and the pride of their heart O thou that dwelleth in the cliffs and the rocks, and holdest the highest of the hill, though thou shouldest make the nest as the high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, said the Lord. Yeah, that's Esau Edom. He live in the cliffs and rock. He live in the high rises. He live in the mountaintops. He want to live on top to look down low. Even living in the best neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Living in the best. Everything the best. You know what I'm saying? No trash, no blight. We the one gotta wake up in the morning and look at blight on our way to work. You know what I'm saying? Abandoned shit that's been here since the fucking 1800s, if not longer. We gotta look at this old ass shit. While they look, they get up and see eye candy every morning. Beautiful